Get on with it!
How you guys doing? You alright? Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise!
Oh, great. And he was alright, actually. And do you know what I've not really thought about enough? Is that that is his actual name, and he might kill me. Like, in case it annoys him, you might think, I'll kill him, he's getting on my nerves, all that stuff. And this thing what he done once, right, I think this might even be in that book. He once, right, I went to buy some crack and heroin, you know, cheer me up. And like, I was buying it in Camden, the boy off of like Camden Bridge, and he put like sort of went there all shuffling and addicted to drugs and a little bit dizzy. Don't bother getting addicted to drugs. If you're not already addicted to drugs, don't bother getting addicted to them. It's half a nuisance, not least for if you go on holiday, you have to take some drugs with you. And because of them squares in customs, you're left with little option but to carry them in your internal wallet. That's what I call it, inside of your bottom. And that's like, you're not like, EasyJet planes ain't that comfortable anyway. But if you're wearing a sort of a conker-sized amount of heroin inside of your bottom, it really sort of makes the flight unrelaxing. But the thing is, if you are an heroin addict and you're going on holiday, you've got to take the heroin with you. Because say you go in Lanzarote, right, and you're a heroin addict, don't matter how hot it is on the beach, if you're an heroin addict who ain't bought no heroin, you will still be shivering on that beach. Best to take heroin with you. But like, I've realised that might be irresponsible. If you're not already an heroin addict, don't develop a habit because you thought, well, that's a good tip. Don't think, oh no, I've got to employ, that would be a false economy. Don't leave it alone, ultimately it ain't very good. Yeah, gritty. Yeah, gritty. But I've got quite a lot of things to tell you about Gritty, but I'm just sort of, he won't have come here, because I suddenly sort of thought, what if Gritty were here? He suddenly made a Jack Ruby, he's the person who killed Lee Harvey Oswald, style lunge and killed me. Then I thought that would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? But a very good photograph, you know, on the outside of it all. Yeah, Gritty, right, here's some things about Gritty. Gritty played an instrumental part in my life on accounts of this, right? Once, when I used to work at MTV, Gritty, right, he had this lad, Edwin, his lad called, and he goes, Russell, one day could I bring Edwin with me to MTV and have a look round your work? And I went, yeah, all right. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? Bring your drug dealer to work day. And the inaugural Bring Your Drug Dealer Work Day didn't go very well, right? Because that day happened to fall on September the 12th, 2001, right? And yeah, I know, a lot of people were down in the mouth that day. I could never quite put my finger on what it was, but people seemed worried, right? And that day I went to work in this, what it was a kind of Osama bin Laden costume. I sort of wore these sort of white pants, this white tunic top, a fake beard, I put a tea towel on my head and nailed it on with a shoelace, right? And really, thinking about it, I misjudged the mood. Because a lot of people were not ready to laugh at the events of September 11th, not on September the 12th. A lot of people still thought, oh no, it's too soon, it's too soon. Then me, Gritty, Edwin, went into the toilet at MTV and smoked some crack. Well, not Edwin actually, because he's a little boy and children don't really need crack, because they're quite upbeat anyway. You'll find, if a child needs crack, you probably brought him up wrong, I think. They should still be high on life. Opal fruits should be enough, Starburst, or any, you know, some sort of sweet should be enough. Yeah, and then we came out of that labby, all in a fug and blur of crack, and, you know, confusing. And I see Kylie Minogue on the other side of the reception, and it made, sometimes curiosity gets better of you, you know, like I see Kylie Minogue, and I was all dressed in my Osama bin Laden costume, and Gritty were there, all confused on accounts of the crack. And I thought, I could introduce those two people. I could weave together them two layers of reality, and before I'd given it too much consideration, I'd found that I'd edged towards Kylie, went, woo, did that, because that's how you, to address someone from a distance, woo, like a mum over a fence, woo, Kylie, like that. She was nervous, because she thought it might be Osama bin Laden, you know. People were edgy that day. I go, Kylie, come and sort of showed that made her more worried, as a matter of fact. Perhaps she would have preferred Osama bin Laden than Russell Brand, as I suppose he is less likely to think of you. Don't judge me on that. He's apparently quite into Islam. So he wouldn't be into casual sex, would he? It's against the Quran. Quite rightly, in my view. Perhaps I should stay on my book. Should we wander into the territory of the Quran? Could that be a bit risky? Yes.